Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's Sens again and welcome back with another video about how to find the best Sens in Rainbow Six Siege and also how to improve your aim. So let's not waste time and get started. First of all, we're going to talk about DPIs. We have 400 DPI, we have 800 and more and more. My suggestion is that you either go with 400 or 800. So let's start with 400. The second thing is that how we going to make sure this is the right DPI for us? Well, that depends on what horizontal and vertical Sens you're running. Currently, I'm 99, and as you can see, how I'm going to test it is that I put a bullet right in front of me and put a bullet right behind me, and I do 180s. You see? So this is kind of slow, a little slow for me. Now, if I put it to 10-10, you see? So this is fine for me. Now, if you have 800 DPI, what about now? You see I'm overflicking. And I'm also shaking. Like I can't even do this. So, what I have to do is go back to horizontal and vertical and lower it down. Put it 5.5. Remember, 5.5 800 DPI is 400 DPI with 1010. So, 800 5.5 and let's see how we do. You see, it's just the same. You can do the 180s. Good enough to play the game. So let's go back to 400 and the same Sens. Now we're going to talk about how to make sure these numbers are correct for us, are good enough. Right now we have 1010. If I want to test my horizontal Sens, which is this one, we do the same practice, right? The 180s, because we're moving our mouse horizontally. Now if I want to do vertical, we gotta track the door frame, top of the door frame and bottom of the door frame, and see how good and consistent and fast we can be with the vertical Sens. Now let's say if I put my vertical Sens on, let's say if you put it on 5. Look, I can't even reach. It's really hard for me to do it as correct as I had 10 and 10 vertical Sens. So this is really not good for us. We gotta go back to what it was, 10-10. Now we made sure that our horizontal and vertical Sens is good enough. Let's go to ADS sensitivity. Currently I have 45 standard ADS sensitivity and I calculated all these magnifications, 1 times scope, 1.5 till 12. Currently I'm Ash with the holographic, so we need this Sens, 35. How are we gonna make sure this is good for us? So we have 400, 35. We put a bullet on the wall, and we just keep tracking this. We go close, close right, close left, and then we go far left, and then we go far right. We just keep doing this practice till we make sure our ADS Sens is good enough. Now, if, for example, if I have 800 DPI, look, I kind of missed the bullet and I'm shaking. So this is not the correct DPI for me. And also, if I have really high ADS, let's say 77, you see, I'm not tracking the bullet. I'm kind of tracking here or here next to the bullet, you see, and I'm shaking. So what we have to do is lower our ADS. Now, if it's really low, look how it's gonna be. It's 22. I can't even reach the bullet. You see, I can't even reach the bullet that I put in the wall. And just keep going to the left and keep going to the right till I reach the bullet. So, of course, this is not the right ADS for us. Just put it back to 35, which it was. So that's how you make sure your ADS is good enough. If you're running another gun, let's say ACOG, which is 2.5 or a DMR, you also have to check those and keep doing this practice and see if it's good enough. Another practice that you can make sure your aim is good enough is the flicking thing. You put 2 bullets on the wall and just flick between these 2 bullets. You see, I'm kind of going really good, right? Now, some people ask, how can I control the recoil? I'm not good enough at controlling the recoil. Well, that relates to your vertical sense, which we talked about earlier. If it's 1010 400 DPI, for instance, look, just put it down, and then it works really fine. Now, if you change it, we have 400 DPI, and we change this vertical to 5. Now look at this. I have to even pull harder. That's the difference. I still can do it, but this is really hard for me. I have to pull a lot. So that's how you make sure your vertical sense is good, and then you can control the recoil easily. Let's say if it's really high, if it's 20, what then? Like I have to pull down slower. I don't have to try harder. So we reload. You see, I barely move my mouse. I just do this. So it's really different. It depends. It depends on you. What sense you're comfortable with. These are the ways that to make sure which one is the right sense for you and how you can be better. Now, another practice that you can do is that I'm currently for 400 DPI and 35 ADS and 1010 vertical and horizontal. So you gotta just go around and then aim at this bullet. Just gotta go around and then aim at this bullet. Or you can do like do a turn and then aim at this bullet. Like you have to be on this bullet every time, right? This is another practice that you can do to improve your aim and see if your sense is the best for you. Now, another practice to make sure your sense is fine and also how to improve your aim. So you see this, you just keep flicking between all of this, like left and right, right, up and down, so you can practice your sense. Just keep doing this. This is another practice to improve your aim. Now, you can also practice your aim and sense in a game. Right now, I went to casual, and with my drone, I just keep tracking right and left of the top of the door frame, also up and down. That's how I practice with my drone, at least.
A bomb must be located and defused.
I put on teammate outlines. Give me a second. I think it should be here. Yes. Show teammate outline. If you put it on, and you see my teammate outline, yeah. I just keep tracking that. Or there. Now this Sophia is running, so we just keep tracking him. Just keep tracking him. We can also move. So this is actual enemy in the game. Just keep tracking them. So this really helps. You see, it's kind of gets hard. This is another practice that you can do in a game.
One Op 4 remaining. Op 4 neutralized. Mission success.
And just like that, we killed 4 guys. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. If you want to support me, make sure to subscribe, comment, and leave a like. I appreciate it so much, and see you all in the next video.